Here's our little stars. But who are our big stars?
Our daddy was in a boy band. He lives in Dublin. And he loves flying without wings. My mum is a famous chef. She writes loads of books. And we live in the Irish countryside. My daddy's in Martin. He loves playing the guitar. And we live by the sea.
Let's find out on tonight's Big Stars, Little Stars. Please welcome your host, Stephen Mulhern.
To Big Stars, Little Stars. Tonight, we'll be up to our knees in naughtiness as three well-loved celebrities pair up with their own children. Over the next hour, we'll be finding out what our celebs know about their kids and what the kids know about their parents. For example, what colour mummy and daddy turn when they're embarrassed. As well as revealing secrets, they're all playing for charity and all hoping to get their hands on a possible £15,000. I know. OK, it's time to meet our first big and little stars. He's been a member of a record-breaking boy band, but will he be number one tonight? From Westlife, it's Nicky Byrne and his sons Jay and Rocco. How are we doing? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you too. Right, let's have a chat with the boys. So, which one's Rocco? Which one's Jay?
I'm Rocco.
You're Rocco and you're Jay?
Yeah.
Good. So how old are you?
6.
Perfect. Who does your hair for you?
Daddy.
Oh, nice. I can see that. Look. Yeah. Well, now, let's talk to our big star. Look, you performed in front of more than 80,000 people, performed for the Pope as well. How does tonight compare to all of that?
Well, it brings back big nerves, and you just don't know what they're going to say, do you? Kids do say the funniest things, so...
That's a different shade.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking forward-ish.
Well, it's so good to have you here. Let's hear it, please, for Nicky, Jay and Rocco.
Yes,
oh, this could be interesting. Right, so let's meet our next contestant. She's the queen of Irish cooking, who's hoping she's got all the right ingredients tonight. It's Rachel Allen and her daughter, Scarlett. You look amazing. How are you?
I'm very well.
Lovely to see you. I'm very good. Thanks for asking. Now, let me talk to our beautiful little star, Danny. Hello, Scarlett. How old are you?
5.
Oh, you look great tonight. I love your outfit. Hey, what do you like doing with Mummy?
Going shopping and picking flowers.
Oh, how lovely is that? What do you like best about Mummy, Scarlett?
She gives me cuddles.
Does she? Does she do? I tell you, she's making my heart melt. You really are. So, Scarlett, look, clearly adorable. But how worried are you about what she has told us?
I'm quite worried.
But what kind of team do you think you're going to make tonight?
I think we'll make a great team. We're the only girls in the house. The flipping gerbils are boys. So I think the girls...
The gerbils are girls.
Oh, the gerbils are girls.
Oh, the gerbils are girls as well.
Sorry. Yes, they are. OK. But us two and the gerbils, then, as girls, we stick together.
Good stuff. You know what? This is going to be one good night. Let's hear it for Rachel and Scarlett. See you, Scarlett. And finally, he's known to millions as one of the stars of Doc Martin. It's Joe Absalom with his daughter, Lila. Right, let's find out a bit about lovely Lila. How old are you?
7.
Cool, good to see you. Has Daddy tried to get anything out of you?
Yes.
What? Reveal all, please.
He tried to bribe me with ice cream.
hang on a moment. Is this true, Joe?
Not guilty.
How are you, Joe? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What is Lila like? How would you describe her?
She talks a lot.
What do you think it could possibly be the worst thing that she's told us about you?
Probably something about smells or stuff.
And who's the most competitive out of the both of you, would you say?
I would say Lila.
Yeah. I love you, right. Do you know what? Let's hear it, please, for Joe and Lila. Very good. Good luck, all. OK, it's time for the first game of Big Stars. You're on your own for this one, so Little Stars, if you'd like to make your way backstage to your special room, we'll see you later. Let's hear it for our Little Stars. Right, the good news is, from back there, they can't see or hear anything. But don't worry, they're being well looked after. And we bugged the room just in case they give us some more embarrassing gems. Right, for the first game, we've asked our Little Stars some revealing questions about their parents. And all our Big Stars need to do is decide which answer their child gave us. Nikki, you're up first. Here we go.
Brilliant.
We asked Jay and Rocco this question. What is Daddy's biggest secret? Now, to save a lot of embarrassment, is there anything you'd like to admit before the options come up?
No, I'm not going to say anything.
All right, did Jay and Rocco say he's not very good at swimming, or he steals our hair gel? Did they say he hides his chocolate in the freezer? Or could it be he flicks snot on the floor? It's a horrible word, isn't it? There's some women who go, oh! So, go through them for us, Nikki.
OK, he's not very good at swimming. Yeah, I'm not a great swimmer, and their mommy would be a great swimmer. When we go swimming, mommy would be able to do flips into the pool, and I wouldn't. We share hair gel. so I don't steal it too much. I can't eat chocolate. Has to be from the freezer, right?
Really?
Whatever, yeah. No?
And also, he flicks snot on the floor.
I was kind of avoiding that one. I think.
Do you actually do that?
Hang on a second.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Sometimes, if you've got a wooden floor,
Just digging a hole.
it's better. Because you hear it bounce.
Wow.
I gotta go for the fourth one, yeah.
You're actually going to pick that one. Do you have wooden floors at home?
Yes.
You just imagine it, can't you? Oh. Right. Is that what Jay and Rocco said to us? Jay and Rocco, I need to know something. What is Daddy's biggest secret?
Flicking snot on the floor.
What? You know, this is pure proof, isn't it, that there's nowhere to hide from your kids. But Rocco said to me, he actually rolls it up.
No, he made that bit up.
Jay, what would you say is your biggest secret?
That's a tough one.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's talk to Lila. Let's have a little chat and see how they're getting on. Look, Lila, how you doing?
Good.
Good stuff. You enjoying your room?
Yeah.
Good news. What would you say, Lila, is Joe's biggest secret, Daddy's biggest secret?
Well, when he was outside, he pulled his trousers down and he put his bum against the window.
Amazing. And they're high-fiving. Thanks, guys. See you later. Right, Rachel, we asked Scarlett this question. Take a look. What career advice would you give Mummy? Now, did she say, let's take a look, stop drinking gin whilst cooking? Could it be? Go on, I'm a Celebrity. Maybe, she said, the career advice is to make more jelly. Or be more like Nigella. Oh, right, so let's go from the top.
Do you like a tipple?
I do love a gin and tonic. Yeah.
She has one under her chair. She has two.
So it could be that. What about I'm a Celebrity? Is that something that could be in her head?
Our boys, that would be more what they would say rather than Scarlett.
Make more jelly.
She loves making jelly. So that's the one that's actually jumping out to me at the moment.
And she wouldn't like you to be more like Nigella?
No. Oh, I'm hoping it's not the gin. And I'm thinking it might be the make more jelly.
OK, that's what you're going with, but are you right to do so? Scarlett, if you were to give Mummy any career advice, what would it be?
Make more jelly.
Nicely done. Good call, Rachel. So, Joe, we asked Lila this question. What is Daddy's job? I'm glad we asked, because I was wondering too. Did she say an actor? Maybe she could have said a babysitter. She could have told me he takes the bins out. Oh, man. Or is it he doesn't have a proper job? So one of them is real. So let's go from the top. She knows what you do. You're a brilliant actor. But would she have just said that to me? What do you think?
I don't think she would have said that.
Why?
She's cheeky.
OK.
So I think I definitely take the bin out every week, sometimes twice a week. Babysitter, yeah, because she's got a brother and a younger sister. He doesn't have a proper job, is what she's probably said.
She's that cheeky?
I think she sees me around the home a lot. And so she sees other people go out to work.
So is that what you're going to pick?
I would say, yeah.
OK. He doesn't have a proper job. Lila, what is Daddy's job?
He doesn't have a proper job.
I'll tell you what, they know their kids. Very strong start from everyone. Good. Back to Nikki now. We asked Jay and Rocco this question. What is the naughtiest thing that Daddy does? Did they say he leaves his clothes on the floor? Did they say he doesn't share his sugar puffs? Maybe they mentioned he drinks too much Guinness. Or he farts and blames it on Kino. Is Kino your wife?
Kino's our dog.
All right.
Our Labrador.
Well, look, let's go from the top on this.
OK.
Leaving clothes around.
I get into terrible trouble for leaving my clothes on the floor with my wife. So I don't eat sugar puffs. So that's gone.
Hang on, sugar puffs, aren't there another one of Louis' boy bands?
Possibly. They're going to be great. They're going to be big.
Guinness? You like a bit of Guinness?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, like a tipple, but I don't think they would say that. I don't think they'd think I would drink too much.
So what's it between?
It's between 1 and 4.
1 and 4, OK.
I would imagine I would have heard them mention me blaming Kino, and I can't recall that, even though it may have happened. So I'm going to go with number 1, just because they would have heard Mommy giving out to me about leaving my clothes on the floor every day.
But surely if you leave your clothes on the floor, they're going to get covered in snot. OK, that's what you're going with. Was it right to say he leaves his clothes on the floor? Jay and Rocco, take it away. Right, here's a good question. What is the naughtiest thing that Daddy does?
Leaving his clothes on the floor.
Spot on.
Well done.
Right, Rachel, we asked Scarlett this question. Take a look. What annoys Mummy the most? Now, before the options come up, what does get you going?
When the place is a mess.
When the place is a mess?
Yeah.
Maybe that's up there. Let's see, shall we? What annoys Mummy the most? Did she say nothing? Did she say burning the dinner? Maybe she said when Daddy chooses my clothes. Or is it boy bands? Would Scarlett think that nothing annoys you?
I'd like to think that, but one popped up there.
Oh, go on.
When Daddy chooses my clothes, there have been a couple of times that they've come back with new things in a bag, and then sometimes I've said, no. I wonder if it's when Daddy chooses my clothes, and it's not boy bands.
Well, surely in Ireland it's compulsory to like boy bands. Which one are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick when Daddy chooses my clothes.
Right, well, is that what Scarlett told us? Let's see. Scarlett, what annoys Mummy the most?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Wow. I can't believe that nothing. Oh. OK, back to you, Joe. We asked Lila this question. What does Daddy do when nobody's looking? I'll tell you what, I hope we're not back to the trousers off. Here are the options, here they come. He buys coats on the internet.
I like coats.
He does secret farts. Or is it he pokes Mummy's bum?
This is getting good.
He practices kung fu. So, the coats on the internet, is this a regular thing?
Just like coats, yeah. Just buying coats.
To be fair, there could be more embarrassing things that you could be looking at on the internet.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
The coats. Farts, maybe. But everyone's got a, you got to fart. Pokes Mummy's bum.
Yeah, explain.
We've got 3 children.
So there must have been a bit of...
Well... Do you know what? Right, embarrassingly, it's probably... The kung fu, I did about 6 lessons. So I reckon it's probably kung fu.
So why do you have secret lessons of kung fu?
This is a bit embarrassing.
Do you think so?
Well, you haven't seen the clothes you have to wear.
Can we see some?
No.
Right, is that what Daddy does when no one's looking, according to Lila? Let's see what she had to say. Lila, I have always wanted to know this. What does Daddy do when no one is looking?
He pokes Mummy's bum.
Are you all still really happy that you agreed to come on the show? Yeah, all good. Right, at the end of that round, the scores are all very close, but Nikki is in the lead. Let's hear it for our big star. After the break, our little stars will be revealing more secrets. But first, can you guess which big star this little star grew up to become? It's a tricky one. Have you got it right? Find out in just a minute. How are you? Welcome back to Big Star's Little Star. Now, before the break, we asked which big star this little star grew up to become. Did you have a guess? Did you get it right? Let's reveal it. The answer is Demi Moore, modelling her mum's curtains. Now, here in the studio, we have 3 celebs all hoping to win a load of cash for their charity. And to help them waiting patiently backstage are their kids, Jay, Rocco, Scarlett and Lila. Beautiful. Right, time to play the next game. We've asked our little stars to describe some very simple everyday words. All our big stars need to do is work out what they're talking about. If they guess correctly after the first clue, they get themselves 2 points. Guess correctly after the second clue, get just 1. First up, it's Rachel. What do you think Scarlett is talking about here?
It's like a ball and it's very shiny and it got a hole in the top. They're quite heavy and they're the same as one of my toys. They're always in the house in the summer. I never keep them in my bathroom or bedroom. They're always in the kitchen. We never give this to the dog.
Right, they're like a ball and they're quite heavy. So, Rachel, think heavy balls. You never give it to the dog and they're always in the kitchen, especially in the summer.
And we never give it to the dog. I'm wondering, is that as in it's something that they shouldn't eat? It's like a ball, but it's got a hole in the top.
Do you have bowling balls in the kitchen?
No.
What could it be? Have a little go. Just go for it.
A coconut?
A coconut.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess.
Are you sticking with coconuts?
Oh,
Go on.
rubber ring.
A rubber ring.
Round, has a hole in the top, the centre.
Shall we go with that?
Rubber ring.
A rubber ring. Well, let's hear a tiny bit more from Scarlett.
If you gave me one of these, I would say, no, thank you, I don't want it. Sometimes they're red and sometimes they're a bright green. It's hard on the outside and squishy in the middle. Mummy likes them, she eats them a lot, but I don't. If I dropped it on the floor, it would go splat.
What could it be? Are you going to change? You've got to, haven't you?
Yes, I've got to. They're red or they're green.
Peppers.
Peppers. I wonder, a pepper has a
good
hole in the top.
It's also good to keep in mind it is a competition.
Coconut.
So, no, it's something edible, but I would eat it. Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Can you give me a clue? No. What's in beginning?
Give me a shout when you're ready.
Okay, hold on, sorry. This is. I know that I'm going to just get. Sorry. I'll just say a pepper. But
Oh, no, it's up to you. Someone just shouted, don't give her a choice.
okay. Tomatoes, but no, they're not green. But okay. I'll say an apple. Ah!
You're saying an apple. We're from peppers to tomatoes to apples.
But she likes apples.
I can tell you, it's actually tomatoes. No! After all of that. Right, sadly, that's all we've got time for this week. Joe, what is Lila trying to describe here?
There's normally 4 or 5 people in them. It can be men or women, or sometimes both. They generally wear quite cool clothes. I've seen them with crazy hair. Sometimes it's even red or purple. Sometimes they have their own t-shirts and hats. You can see them inside or outside, but it depends on the weather. They have to walk up some steps onto a flat surface where they can get into their position. They normally look younger than my daddy because my daddy looks old.
That one hurt.
What could she be trying to describe to you, Joe?
I think lifeguard.
You think lifeguard?
Yeah.
Why do you think lifeguard?
They work outside, yeah. They're usually younger than me.
So you're going with... You're
And
going
they have to walk upstairs to that bit to look at...
Oh, yeah.
for sharks. And drowning people.
Good logic, it's a good answer. OK, let's hear some more from Lila.
And they must have to be quite brave because they'd have to wear, like, quite silly clothes in front of people. They use a thing that looks a bit like an ice cream and it's black. I think they travel in a van because they can store all the stuff they've got in the back of it. I think if they looked out, they'd see lots of bright colours and things jumping up and down. They sometimes can be very talented or they can sometimes be awful. I think Dad would be really good in one, but it would be really embarrassing because he's already really, really embarrassing.
You're having a good night. Not only are you old, you're also embarrassing. Wow. Are you sticking with lifeguard or are you...
No.
Oh.
No, I think that was a hasty guess. It might be boy band.
Do you know something we're going to give you that? Yes, it is band, rock band,
Rock
boy
band.
band. We'll give you that. Fair enough. Yeah. Nicely done, Joe. Another point for you. Right, do you know what? Let's go and see how our little stars are doing in our green room. Hello, what is that? It says Princess Stephen.
That's a really good job.
That's a really good job. And what is that on my head? What is that on my head?
It's a tiara!
What What's happened to my nose? It looks like I've been running for a bus and the bus has stopped. Look, it's growing even more. I'm like Pinocchio now. Thank you. See you later. Wowee. OK, Nikki, what do you think Jay and Rocco are trying to describe to you just here?
This person has grey hair and he also often wears a suit. I think he's pretty old and I think he's 92. I think he's from England. When I watch him on the telly, I think he's really funny.
So, Jay and Rocco think this person is really funny. Is it me? All right. He's also 92 and got grey hair, which is probably most 92-year-olds. Who is it?
I think... I did Strictly Come Dancing, so I think they might be talking about Bruce Forsyth. However, I'm wondering how they're describing Louis Walsh.
Wow. Which one's closer to 92?
And I'm wondering, would they know that Louis from Ireland? I'm not sure they would. Because they see him on X Factor and it's in England, and, you know, when, say, any time I've flown over to do it with the band, and they know I'm going to England, so they might associate Louis with, you know, with X Factor being in England. What do you think?
Please don't ask Rachel.
Which one are you going to go with, Nikki?
OK, I'm going to go with Louis.
You're going to go with Louis, right? OK, let's see if you change your mind. Or maybe even pick somebody else after we hear more from Jay and Rocco.
He sits behind a big desk. He's really good at his job. He's very fair. He really, really likes boy bands. I know my daddy knows him, but I don't know the difference. He's definitely a man.
He's definitely a man and not a princess.
It's not Louis, then. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Louis Walsh.
Very good.
And you're absolutely right for 2 points. Why would they think that you and Louis might not be friends?
I don't know. That's new to me.
It's mad, isn't it? I tell you what, at the end of that game, it's all still to play for, but Nikki is still in the lead. Let's hear it for our big star. OK, it's now time to take a break, but before we do, here's something for you. Try and guess which big star this little star grew up to become. I don't think he's changed a bit, but do you know who it is? Find out in just a moment. Welcome back to Big Star's Little Star. Now, before the break, we asked you which big star this little star grew up to become. Did you get it right? Let's take a look. Yes, it's Aston Marigold from JLS. Now, before we get started on the next game, let's bring out the real stars of the show. Please welcome back our little stars, Jay, Rocco, Scarlett and Lila. Come on! Yeah, nice! Amazing! Yes! Oh. Wow, Lila's got a good high five. Wow. That was hard, Lila.
Sorry, Steve.
OK, time now for our big stars and little stars to work together. Here is what's going to happen. I'm going to ask them both questions about the big star. All they've got to do is give me the exact same answer. The more they match, the more they score. Simple as that. Joe and Lila, you're up first, so come and join me over here. Here we go. Let's begin. Here's your first one. Who would Daddy invite to his dream dinner party? Would it be Cindy Crawford, Martin Clunes or Noel Gallagher? Pick now. Yes, perfect. Off to a good start. Right, here's another one. When he was younger, what did Daddy want to become? Was it a pop star, a professional skateboarder or a vicar? Choose now. Yeah, doing very well. 2 out of 2, good stuff. Here's your next one. What annoys Daddy the most? Is it traffic lights, seagulls, or alarm clocks? One of them really annoys Daddy. But which one is it? Choose now. Lila's picked, but where's she gone? Oh, no, Lila thought it was seagulls. But for you, it's traffic lights. Why is that?
They hold me up.
That's the point of it. OK, here's another one. What part did Daddy once play? Was it Hamlet, Sherlock Holmes, or Run a Bean? Choose now. Oh, he actually played a runner bean.
She put Hamlet.
Yes, you put Hamlet,
She put
yeah?
Hamlet, good girl.
OK, here's your last one. Here it comes. Which movie star has Daddy acted in a TV series with? Is it Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner, or Richard Gere? Lila is very confident with this one. Here we go. Which one is it? Choose now. Yes! Kevin Costner. So that is pretty cool. What was that in?
That was in a thing called Hatfield and McCoy's.
Right, and what was he like?
Nice fella. I sort of thought, right, I'm going to meet Kevin Costner, so I better pretend to be cool and say, all right, Kev. And then one day in the bar, I sort of saw this fella with a beard on and a hat, and the producer said, Joe, have you met Kevin? We were filming in Romania, and I thought he was like a horse wrangler, because he just looked old and haggard with a beard and a hat. And it was Kevin Costner. He went, hey, man. And I went, it's Kevin Costner. And all the coolness went out the window, and I shook his hand and then went to the toilet, and that was it.
Amazing. Well, look, well done to Joe and Lila. They scored 3. Nikki, Jen and Rocco, you're up next. Oh, I'll tell you something. The boys mean business. Look at this. Good luck to you all. Here comes your first one. Before becoming a member of Westlife, what was Daddy going to join? Was it the Magic Circle, the Army, or the police force? Choose now. Yes. So how close was it to being a Bobby on the beat?
Yeah, I did the test first, passed that, and I was waiting to be called for the medical. And then we had our first single out with Westlife a couple of months later, and then it was #1, and then the police wrote to my parents and said to start training, and my mum was very proud. She still has the letter.
Oh, there you go. All right, let's take a look at this one. What would Daddy never get into? So what would Daddy never get into? Is it an aeroplane, a small lift, or a pair of Speedos? Right, the boys are trying to decide. Choose now. Yes, a small lift. So, what's that all about?
We got stuck quite a few with Westlife, and the lads used to jump up and down and, you know, really, you know, make it worse.
To freak you out a bit.
Yeah, and it did.
Well, you've got a good match there. Nicely done. Here's another one for you. Here it comes. What was Daddy's best haircut? You've gone through quite a few looks. Let's take a look at some of them. The curtains, the bleached bombshell, or the mullet.
There needs to be a D for none.
Jay thinks he's got it, but which one is he going to pick? Choose now. Will they match? Oh, they thought it was the curtains. There you are. Right, here's another one. What is Daddy obsessed with? Is it having perfect fingernails, having spotless shoes, or having wax-free ears? Choose now. Oh. So what is it about the fingernails?
So my mum always used to say about boys' nails being clean, so I'd be scrubbing them consistently. So I always have them clean. And the boys, they know that.
I'm surprised from what you told me earlier, you don't have green fingers. All right, here's your last one. How did Westlife make decisions within the band? Did they ask Louis Walsh, consult a fortune teller, or play rock, paper, scissors? Which one did they do? Choose now. But hang on a moment. To make decisions, you played rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, when you're on the road and you've got to get somebody to do an interview or somebody to get out of bed first, or the easiest way is to do that.
So, what was the biggest decision you had to make that you used paper, rock and scissors for?
Keeping awards, like the Brit Awards or anything we managed to win, like the World Music Award, you do rock, paper, scissors, and then the winner would keep the award.
So you only got one trophy?
Yeah, well, what happened then is you had to order more to be made, and you'd have to pay for those. But the original would be given to the winner of the rock, paper, scissors.
Ah, I quite like that. It's quite a nice idea. Right, well done, Nikki, Jay and Rocco. You scored 2. Last but not least, it's Rachel and Scarlett. There you go. Right, Scarlett's all ready. You all good? Good girl. OK, here we go. Who did Mummy pretend to be when she was little? Was it Madonna, Delia Smith, or Jessica Rabbit? Choose now. Oh, so Scarlett thought Madonna. It's actually Delia Smith. So how did you pretend to be Delia Smith?
My sister and I used to cook together in the kitchen, and she would be Delia, and she would line up our teddy bears against the wall, and I'd just have to be her assistant. And, you know, she'd pretend that teddy bears were our audience.
Well, it clearly worked. OK, here's another one. What is Mummy's favourite film? Is it The Great Gatsby, Grease, or Annie? Oh, Scarlett's thinking about it. But which one is it? Choose now.
No.
I love Grease. Yes, I do. But Mummy's favourite film is The Great Gatsby. OK, here's another one. Will you be able to match it up? Here it comes. What are you least likely to see Mummy eating? So what would Mummy not eat, Scarlett? Would it be bugs, cabbage, or Marmite? Pick now. Well,
Fair enough.
Scarlett, yeah, I would have said bugs as well.
I wouldn't really choose to eat bugs either, but I don't like Marmite.
Right. Eyes down, here's your next one. If Mummy wasn't a chef, what would she be? Would it be a shoe designer, a nurse, or an air stewardess? Pick now. Oh. OK, here's your last one. Who was Mummy once mistaken for? Is it Uma Thurman, Cameron Diaz, or Goldie Hawn? So which one do you think Mummy was mistaken for? Pick now. Yeah! Nicely done, Scarlett. Very good. Nicely done. So, how did that come about? What happened?
We were in Ibiza, and a man came up to me, and he said, is it really you? Is it really you? And I was thinking, oh, what if he likes cooking? I don't know. And I said, yeah. Yeah, it is me. Really? You want? Yeah. And so he went into the back and he was saying, oh my God, John, it's Uma. She's here. Uma Thurman's in the shop.
Oh, no. Well, look, nicely done. Rachel and Scarlett, you scored 1. And Matt is the end of the game. Right, you've all done great tonight, but only one team can make it through to the finals of play for that jackpot. And the team going through is Nikki, Jay and Rocco. So, commiserations to Rachel and Scarlett and to Joe and Lila. But, of course, nobody goes away empty-handed on this show. Oh, no, we're going to give you both £1,000 for your charity. Rachel, where do you want your money to go?
To the Mary Stanford RNLI, where I live. It's a fishing village, so the lifeboat is really, really important.
Well, £1,000 will certainly help. And Joe, where do you want your money to go?
We're giving it to the St Christopher's Hospice in South London. They do some fantastic work. They'll be very, very grateful.
There you are, £1,000 for them as well. And for each of our little stars, they're both going to take home a Big Stars, Little Stars trophy. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. There you go. That's for you, Scarlett. There you go, Lauren. Nicely done. Very good. Right, coming up, Nikki, Jay and Rocco will play for a possible £15,000. But first, can you guess which big star this little star grew up to become? Oh, another tricky one. The answer in just a minute. Oh, yes, welcome back to the final of Big Stars, Little Star. Now, before the break, we showed you this picture and asked you which big star you thought it was. Let's take a look. The answer is Keanu Reeves. Look at him there. That's amazing,
Same
isn't
hair.
it? Yes, same hair, exactly. Right, now, Nikki, Jay and Rocco, they've swept the competition aside and are now here to play for a chance to win £15,000 for their charities. A lot of money, as we all know. Here's how it works, a quick reminder. Behind these squares, you will see 10 pairs of pictures which all relate to your lives in some way. Now, they could be your job, your favourite animals, or actually something from around your house, all right? So you just need to match up as many as you can. Now, the lovely thing is you've already won £5,000 for your charity just for getting to the final, but we want you to go away with that 15 grand, fingers crossed. For every pair you match up, you'll get another £1,000. Let's take a look at some of the pictures and flip a couple round. Let's go to number 4. What's behind number 4? Is that your dog? Tell us about your dog. What's your dog called?
Kino.
Kino.
After Roy Keane, after my footballing hero.
Oh, nice one. OK, so behind number 4 is...
Kino.
Good boys, good start. All right. Why is your dog wearing headphones, by the way?
Because Daddy sings.
Oh, not that again. Right, let's go to number 19. What's behind number 19? Wayne Rooney.
We're big Manchester United fans, and I sang at his wedding. Westlife sang at his wedding.
Oh, nice one. So he invited you to come?
Yeah, yeah, and we got him up on stage, actually, and he sang Swear It Again with us.
Any good?
No, he was. Of course he was. He was brilliant.
There you go. So, behind number 19 is...
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. And behind number 4 is...
Kino.
Kino, your pet dog. Brilliant stuff. I'll tell you what we're going to do now. Just a few seconds, you will see all of the pictures. Try and memorise as many as you can. Let's take a look at them. OK, study the board. Remember, as many as you can. And that is it. Right. 90 seconds on the clock, and your time will start when you pick your first number. Where are you going to go?
1.
Number 1. Let's take a look behind number 1. What is it? Your wife.
That was me.
7. 8.
You're going to 8. Is it? Yes, it's a pair. Good start. Where you go now?
Number 4.
Number 4. It's your dog, Kino. Where is Kino?
Number 12.
Number 12. Is it? No.
OK, 19.
19.
19. Wayne Rooney.
12.
12. Is it? Yes, of course.
OK, 6.
6. Your guitars, boys.
4.
Is that a pair?
No. OK.
2.
Number 2. What's behind number 2? Your guitars.
6.
6. Yes.
Yes, well done.
Do well. Keep going.
Number 20.
Number 20. What's behind number 20? It's your former manager,
Number
Louis.
9.
Is it a pair?
Oh, number 5.
Number 5. What's behind number 5? Your radio mic.
16.
Is it number 16? Oh.
17. OK, what was that?
9.
Is it 9? Is that Strictly? Yes.
Yes, Rocco.
Come on.
14.
14.
Oh, 3.
Nottingham City. Is it number 3? Is that a pair?
Oh, 3 and...
16.
16. 16 is West London. Yes.
Yes. OK, 18.
Quick, you know.
14.
Come on, do it.
10 and 14. 10 and 14. Oh, God.
20 and 10.
2010. Yes, just in there. Okay, you got 6 pairs, which is brilliant. That's £6,000 plus the £5,000 for just getting to the final. You're walking away a massive amount of money. £11,000. Well done, boys. Amazing. £11,000. And where is your money going to go to?
It's going to the National Maternity Hospital in Dublin, where Rocco and Jay were born. The premature unit, they were premature, 8 weeks premature, so it's going to that, and they do a great job there, so delighted.
£11,000, a lot of money. And, of course, to Jay and Rocco, you're also going to walk away with your very own
Big Stars, Little Stars trophy. That's for you, my man. There you go,
Oh,
Jay.
right.
There you are. Thanks very much for all answers, big and small. And we'll see you soon for more Big Stars, Little Stars. Good night.
The conclusion.